Yes, he does. But good shot.
Can win a tactical round. We saw in the first fight.
Triple G lands. Watch the body shot that he missed.
He's not put his punches together. He has isolated moments, and then Canelo comes back and counters.
Which is a overhand right, boom, right there on the eye of Triple G.
Steps it up. He could go for the stoppage, but then Golovkin comes through with shots like that.
Two hard power shots.
And about Triple G, but the difference now is he landed and then he catches the right.
He hits them the way he's hit Canelo, and here Canelo is throwing back.
Oh, a minute to go. Who has the last rally? Golovkin landing power.
Came behind that same jab with a beautiful straight right hand on the top, right on the jaw.
By far his most.
Canelo Álvarez versus Gennady Golovkin II. Fight review.
Body shot.
This fight.
Shot. Blocks the right.
First
Under
round.
two to get going.
Golovkin is effective with the jab. Alvarez is slightly inferior in this component, but throws several power punches.
Right into Golovkin's favor, I believe.
And now Golovkin expected to see in the early going. Seconds left in a tactical round. Golovkin again snap. The winner, I'd say, first round to Canelo Álvarez.
Second round.
Can win a tactical round.
Alvarez is no longer inferior in the exchange of jabs, and again takes 3 minutes due to power strikes.
Good uppercut by
Golovkin can't find his rhythm yet.
Dominant internet.
Yes, he does. But good shot.
Of landing a meaningful. A little heavier on that.
Good three-punch combination by Canelo.
Canelo's getting loose.
Good.
Golovkin can't box in the middle of the ring. It's why would he?
He wants Canelo comfortable. Not giving him any ground, so he can't back Canelo back. If Canelo
Don't hook with the hooker.
Canelo, by far, because he got a hook for two. Don't get it wrong.
Cut over his right G.
A good body shot.
Or Triple G ducks under another shot.
Oh, good shot.
Good body with a 5-0 edge.
Good hook.
Jabbing here to try to put the round away.
Here you see Canelo giving a fake jab and a lead left hook right there, because Triple G thought the jab was coming. He went for the jab, and Canelo landed the best hook of the night so far.
To the fighter and did nothing with regard to his eye.
Giving him too much of something because he.
In the third round, the boxers landed about the same, but Alvarez tried to increase his activity. Because of this, he began to miss more. So Golovkin looked more effective and reduced the gap in the count.
And landing more now. 10 more landed punches so far in the fight, as in the first fight, coming from the jab.
Guys, Canelo had success in the, but it's doing more damage in the early.
Definitely more aggressive. He's leaning on his front foot. He's not backed out of the ropes a single time. That left hook missed. That one.
But Canelo is the confident fighter in there, right?
Behind the jab. Misses with the left hook. Comes more than in the moment.
And that jab is
Cut his career with Triple G. Lands fall. Roy, you want
breathing hard already, Max. He's not really used to that happening to him. He's breathing. He's very composed. If Canelo lands, it's good for him.
But you see the margin by which, and it's something that Triple G must have felt he needed.
And throwing a good up jab that was probably one of his best straight-on punches of the night. Stirred Canelo up a little bit and made him uncomfortable.
Triple G is winning the CompuBox numbers of the fight.
Canelo Álvarez. Jim, I thought Canelo was easy to score. I wouldn't argue.
In the fourth round, the boxers set a very high pace and fought on a collision course. Both landed power blows, not as often as it might seem at first glance, however, due to more accurate jab work. Golovkin evens the score in the fight.
Yep.
That lands for Triple G.
And good body shot by Canelo at the same time.
It's a trading fight, just as was the case. Continuing to show amazing chins.
Amazing chin, a very good jab has given him a little bit of an advantage, I feel.
these are
for Canelo. He's got over Triple G. That's what he needs to do more of, or at least in the eyes of the fight with that jab, though. Making him throw more punches.
But so far, guys, we're in the fourth round. Triple G has not created any real fun. He's not put his punches together. He has isolated moments, and then Canelo comes back and counters.
Oh, good shot.
And his body work, two of them. Triple G, 10
guy comes right back with his own body shot. Triple G did not.
He comes back with stiff jackhammer jab.
Max, I'm gonna tell you about this uppercut right here. See this uppercut Triple G lands?
Yep.
Watch the body shot that he missed. Luckily, Canelo missed that body shot, or we might have had a down fighter that round. But that was a beautiful uppercut landed
at ringside. And now we
in the fifth round, Alvarez landed one of the heaviest punches of the fight. Gennady didn't hit as hard, but more often. The round turned out to be difficult to count, but in the last 15 seconds, Golovkin landed 3 power blows and took the round into his piggy bank and took the lead.
Canelo doing something to Triple G that Triple G has never seen before, Jim. He's constantly stalking him like that. Triple G is gonna fight, trust me.
To change the momentum of this fight.
He is fast. And that's a good uppercut. I mean, good Triple G. Canelo
stayed in the center, looking just as much as Triple G.
And Triple G looked like he's fading a little bit, Max.
Fighting on the perimeter and backing up and not coming.
Everybody has to be careful running into a big punch. Good body shot, puncher.
And still the body attack seems most, but he lands his jab continuously. And it's all a matter of what do the judges want to look at as Triple G.
Again, like the first fight, Triple G showing a beautiful jab right there against Canelo. Right there on that cut, missed it with the hook. But then Canelo's right back and landing the power shot, which is a overhand right, boom, right there on the eye of Triple G. So Triple G again being successful with the jabs.
Canelo brings it for the fans, for boxing. Canelo's doing exactly what they wanted him to do. Triple G is
and Canelo's just gonna get better because he's used to fighting like this.
Good body shot with the left hand by Canelo.
He's just gonna get better at it.
Triple G has bases, and the jab is probably Canelo was cut.
In the sixth round, it was also not easy to determine the winner. Here, Alvarez was better in the end and leveled the round.
The fight necessarily is that he can't force Canelo to go back, Max. He would push him back in stalk. That's what Canelo does.
Right hand that lands for Golovkin.
If Canelo wants to back up, that's what he does. So
many punches in this round. Left hook over the top for Golovkin. Canelo reaching with the right hand. Good left hook to the body by Canelo.
A lot of them, but he got to be kept off of that. That's what Canelo's working on.
Left hook and uppercut.
And Triple G showing really good defense too, Max. He pretty much blocking that body shot. Land for both of them. Fight though, Max.
It's not his fight.
That's exactly right.
Who's dictating the fight?
Like he did the first fight. Canelo used to this fight.
One of the first rounds have been landed shots, according to CopyBox. 17 seconds to
See
go.
that, guys? Triple G waved him in. Now he's getting hit, and Triple G is getting used to the contact and egging Canelo on.
Really tired, Max, because he's not used to this style fight. Canelo used to this kind of fight. Canelo has had several of these kind of fights.
Harold Letterman, how did you score the first 6 rounds of the fight?
The seventh round was pleasing, with protracted periods of battle on head-on courses, where in general no one had an advantage. In some segments, the Kazakhstani was better, in others, the Mexican. But for the third round in a row, everything was decided by the ending, which this time Triple G took.
Canelo landed more jabs at Canelo. Canelo continues to throw many more body shots and land more body shots than Golovkin.
It's not enough to win the story of the fight, Roy, after all. And if good indication the judges do.
Max, if he outstalks, if he stalks Triple G like this the whole fight, there's nobody gonna give Triple G this decision because he's taking him completely out of his game. First fight, this type fight, he's forcing the issue and having his way when he wants it. There's nobody gonna give Triple G this pace.
Canelo is not planning on going to the scoreboard. He's looking for the knockout, which is of course dangerous against Triple G.
To this point, hard jab and landing a left hook.
Canelo willing to take one from Golovkin to land one. That's
that before a big fight like this, a fighter exactly what he says he's going to do. Canelo said he's going to take more risks.
Canelo meant exactly what I thought he meant tonight, and nothing able that nobody else can do about it.
But left hook for Canelo, for Triple G.
Triple G is that, and then walking to the neutral corner as the guy falls.
He see a beautiful uppercut landed by Triple G, but the difference now is he landed and then he catches the right hand straight back. Canelo answering right away because Canelo knows how to fight this style of fight, Jim. This is the fight Canelo wants. Give and take.
A clear sign he's trying to motivate Golovkin to open up and take more risks and throw more hard shots.
The eighth round turned out to be quite interesting from an action point of view. Alvarez landed several accurate right hands, but these successes came in the first half of the round. Golovkin again hit a little more and acted evenly throughout the entire 3 minutes, so it goes into the Kazakh's treasury.
Triple G shots, so the counter-puncher has become the hunter.
The stalker.
Hard right hand by... And Abel Sanchez is right. Triple G's going to have to take more risks and try to match power with power. Perez's power quotient is going up from round to round.
Better believe it. And Triple G landing a good jab, Jim. I can't take... He's determining and dictating.
He's landing the punishing shots, too. For the most part, they're both landing punishing shots. But Canelo is the guy you'd rather be, and most shots are devastating. And increasingly, it looks to me like Golovkin's going to have to leave one of those for us in order to win that fight. He's going to have to turn it around with it.
He's taking a lot of punishment.
Possible, Max. Either Golovkin
As Daniel Jacobs when it appeared.
Canelo, Triple G withstood the test, so let's see what happens now.
harder punches.
A cut opened up over Alvarez's left eye, too.
Hard right hand for Golovkin. Golovkin is landing more punches and significantly more jabs. Harold Letterman now has Golovkin sneaking ahead on his scorecard by a point.
I'm surprised, I will say, in the last round.
In the 9th round, Alvarez pressed his opponent like a bull. Golovkin used his mobility to escape pressure. After the fight, some noted that Triple G was uncharacteristically retreating and using movement to neutralize an opponent's attack, and creating convenient positions for your attack are two different things. At the same time, Golovkin landed more punches than his opponent. With a glance, it was clear that Alvarez was larger, and at the same time, he could take a punch well and was ready to fight openly. Although Golovkin called on the Mexican to fight in exactly this manner, it became clear along the way that it was more profitable for Gennady himself to periodically use the movement and to constantly butt heads with an opponent who was heavier and 8 years younger.
Hard right hand by Canelo Álvarez. Triple G trying to... It's an Alvarez round so far with 30 seconds to go. Big left hook for Golovkin.
Triple G is fatigued.
And the cut is getting bigger over Canelo Alvarez's left eye. Judges score blood, too. Triple G on the attack.
Explains how tough this fight is to judge. Watch what happens here, Jim. You see Triple G with a right hand, Canelo with a right hand and a hook, and then Triple G come back and answer with the hook. That's 2-2, two very good punches by two very good fighters.
No doubt about it. Every single round, close as you can get. As I say, I've got it 6-3, but if any of the judges had it the opposite way,
Golovkin showed another example of the difference between retreating and luring an opponent in the 10th round. He gradually moves back and eventually puts his opponent in an uppercut. Immediately, Alvarez shows how good he is in head-on combat. But then again, Golovkin pulls Alvarez on top of him and lands a hard deuce, which forced Alvarez to first sit on the defensive before starting to attack again. Saul tried to regain what he had lost, but Golovkin did not allow him to do so and took the round.
Still and momentarily in trouble. Let's see if Triple G still has the magic.
Canelo looked hurt by that, but he's firing back.
He did look hurt.
That was the most hurt Canelo has. But
Canelo's back on the attack.
And going forward again. An outlanding triple hand. Hard by Canelo. So much the story of the fight.
Yes, sir.
Another hard right hand for Golovkin. And with his jab. The trouble for Canelo, just score this round, they're going to be remembering that rally by Triple G that was great.
Finally.
Another body shot by Golovkin with the right hand.
Meantime.
Good hook by Triple G.
Great hook by Golovkin. Killer. Body shot for Canelo. In the heat of the battle, Gennady Golovkin appears to have won the 10th round when most he needed it.
Triple G's best right hand of the night. He came behind that same jab with a beautiful straight right hand with the top, right on the jaw of Canelo's. Doesn't get much better than that. Beautiful straight right hand right there on the eye. Made the eye start back bleeding again. Very good punch by Triple G.
His type of fight, Triple G was sucking air and being rocked. And in the rounds, Triple G has fought his way back in to the point where it looks like he could change the outcome of this fight.
Yes, he has.
Letterman, our unofficial score, has Triple G ahead in the fight.
Despite the troubles of the previous 3 minutes, Alvarez continues to press. It is sometimes very difficult for Golovkin to contain the pressure. Although he is only slightly inferior in efficiency, the round goes to Alvarez.
Yes, it
Trying to
is.
save his career. His career needs a win.
How is Canelo coming forward throwing power shots?
Amazing recovery by Canelo Álvarez.
He does. He's real Mexican style for real.
A minute left in the round, still on the table. This time Triple G found Alvarez needs a rallied hand. And then limit Alvarez to one shot at a time. And there's a hard left hook.
And a hard right uppercut by Alvarez.
Alvarez
And another one.
A couple of real big right hands in the last 30 seconds.
Another good right hand.
Now,
Gonna have to take that
Another
right
good right
away
hand.
from Alvarez.
to end that round. And here he comes again. Hard left hook by Golovkin. Jab lands for Golovkin. Golovkin landing power shots.
Over the second half of the power shots.
The fighters began the final round as if it was just the beginning of the fight, and not its end. The first shootout ended with a spectacular mapper cut from Golovkin. In general, Triple G looked a little more confident in these exchanges, so it is he who takes the final round.
Alvarez lands power shots in rear six brawl. Down the stretch they come. To go. Alvarez fighting as though he blew out.
Only.
These are two middleweight greats.
Any era. Both of them. A minute to go. Who has the last rally? Golovkin landing power shots. Being busy in the center of the ring is what left hook exhausted on their feet. 10 seconds to go. Upper Golovkin. Who gets the last shot? Golovkin with a right hand.
New WBC.
The fight was not the easiest to count. One can even understand those who counted a draw in this fight, since there are several equal rounds in the fight, but it is difficult to agree with those who counted a victory for Alvarez.